Good evening, everybody. WTF? Welcome to Funkatopia. I am your host, Mr. Christopher. This is Jeff Page,
That's right, I'm back. Burn.
straight out of the ATL, straight out of Atlanta, and or the outskirts are nearby thereof.
Right? We're here. We're here. We're ready.
That's right. So yeah, I know we did a free for all last week, but we wanted to do another free for all because there was some more news that was coming down the pike that we kind of want to talk about. We also had, we got some really great shows. We got an unboxing to do of Andrea Swenson's brand new book. Just some news and whatnot we want to talk about, and we're gonna have a good time. I hope everybody is ready. It is. Now, here's what's cool is that next week, June 4th, we will be doing a drawing. We got a couple special guests that are going to be dropping in, and we're also working on some other things too. But it's going to be a minor drop in, but we've also got some other things going on, including a drawing for the prize pack for the bowling event that's happening in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. We're going to be doing that on the 4th because on June 6th, Jeff Page and myself will be up in Eden Prairie at the Bolero in Eden Prairie with Mayte. We're going to be hanging out with Mayte. We're going to be hanging out with Shelby J. There's some other folks that are also there as well, including DJ Linka Paris, who's going to be bringing us all the tunes and whatnot. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't know if Mayte was able to get the karaoke thing. I guess maybe, hopefully we'll find out. But
I know, but hopefully while we're up there, we'll be throwing strikes. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you will be. I'm going to try to avoid. This is really good that both of us have worn the same exact shirt. Well, not the same exact color wise. I mean, obviously, we got Stone City Band shirts, Rick James Stone City Band. We went to go check them out this past weekend on Saturday. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to share some photos. Jeff Page is going to share a little video clip. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to have a good time with that. And I hope you guys are ready for it. But let's say hello to some fine people in here. I mean, there's so many people to say hello to. We'll just take them one after the other. We'll just kind of flip back and forth. I'll start with Anna B, who was here early. She was here at 7:40. What's going on? Go ahead.
What's up, Anna B? First in line. Awesome. And we got Kimberly Damaris?
Yeah,
right, Damaris.
Yeah, many moons and Crystal Lawler in the house as well.
Joni Comenzo, Lisa LaBouffe.
Yep, Susie Queen's in the house. Christina, and of course, we love it when you also tell us where you're from. Obviously, Chiaria is from the Twin Cities,
right? And we skipped over. We had Indiana. We got the Twin Cities, like you said, and we keep
Purple Dove in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas,
yeah, man. Like London calling with Boss Christian in the house. Very cool.
Awesome,
man.
And Ray, what's up, Ray?
What time is it in London? What time is it in London right now? Is it 12 hours in advance? We'll see. But Ray wants to saying, can't wait for Purple Rain. 4K movie comes out. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. But Steve Bandis in Argentina. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
let's get that 4K up to 8K because nobody's happy, right?
Yeah, I don't know what I had. I don't know what I had read. I had read something that said that the 4K movie was pulled from 5K film. I was like, what? I guess film itself, if you're going to put a resolution on it, it technically is 5K, I guess. That's the clarity of film as opposed to digital. I don't know what I had read. I'm going to try to refine that article, but somebody had said something about said that. So anyways, Christy, Chicago.
As long as it's a K, as long as we got some K in there. Okay.
Rain.
Okay.
Yeah, and I actually dug out my my Rick James pop.
Nice.
Yeah, so my brother actually sent this to me from a birthday. It's a Rick James pop. I don't know if you have one of those, but Rick James and Stone City Band. We're both ripping. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. I don't want to go too much into detail, but we were invited by Stone City Band to come out there, out to the bridge in Stockbridge, which is an amazing venue. I don't want to talk about this right now because I do want to go into it, and I want to give some props to the bridge, which is a really cool venue. I also want to talk about the show. We've got some pictures to actually show you. I took some still shots. Jeff Page manned the camera. The actual video. So I I did still. He did video. He did good. It was good. That's good. So, yeah, it was all good. All right. I think we should try to get into this. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, first off, we only have one piece of news that is not music news. And that piece of news is congratulations to the Boston Celtics.
That's right. Hey, they deserved it. They deserve the horn, man. Sweep the Pacers. That's just it, man. I'm happy.
Yeah, I wanted to do yeah, I wanted to go to sleep, but it just never happened. Somebody's asking if we're on Facebook. Yes, we are on Facebook, facebook.com/Funkatopia, but I'm not sure if that America video kicked us or not, but hopefully maybe it will kick back in. I don't know. Let me know if any other Facebook people out there. I'm seeing a lot of YouTube and not a lot of Facebook.
Yeah, and the last one, look, I mean, maybe they dropped because I haven't seen anything since.
Yep. So let's maybe I have to drop off of Facebook and come back in. Let's see if
I'm in Facebook on the other side watching it, and it's still running.
Oh, okay. It says it's still in. It said Many Moon says Facebook is not live. Susie says it is too. Well, let me for all you Facebook users, let me go ahead and yeah, I mean, I guess it's on there. I guess the people are on there. So that's good. All right. Maybe it will just recover. It's just going to take a couple minutes. Maybe that's what needs to happen here. But yeah, that was the only thing that I had to really share was the fact that congratulations to the Boston Celtics. I know you're a big Boston fan, so let me bring it up. So
now we just got to wait and see what happens with the Timberwolves, and the Nuggets. We just got to.
I guess what's weird about it is that I'm just surprised that these are blowouts. That you got a 4-0 out of the Boston Celtics, and they were about to get a 4-0 out of Dallas.
I mean,
yeah, maybe. I mean, it's just unusual. You don't normally see it. It normally goes to 7. But the good thing for Boston is they get rest. I mean, so if if Dallas doesn't win, it's tonight, right? If Dallas doesn't win tonight, then Boston gets extra rest because it's going to keep on. That's going to be good for them. They're going to have an unfair advantage, which is fine, I guess.
Well, Boston's is going to be solid no matter what. So
now All right, so now I'm going to move into the music thing, and I am going to talk about something that is not funk. This is for my 80s babies that are out there. This is, I'm from the land of 68. So I grew up listening to all the 70s stuff in the 70s but the 80s were like the peak of when I was listening to music, like sort of late 70s, the 80s. I was listening to music my whole life, but the 80s, it was core. And there's 2 bands that I really loved in that whole new wave movement. And kind of alternative also. And I just found out that they are about to go on tour together, which I think is really pretty awesome. And that is Jane's Addiction and Love and Rockets.
What is going on?
I have no idea why Jane's Addiction and Love and Rockets would be together, because it is very much 2 very different bands.
I can't imagine.
But I'm all about it. Jane's Addiction and Love and Rockets are about to hit the road, and I was just talking to my brother-in-law about it. I think we're going to make the trip out to Raleigh to check this out, because I mean, it's just going to be interesting to see exactly how this all pans out, because they're similar bands, but Love and Rockets is more new wave, little grittier edge, but Jane's Addiction is like rock. They were like alternative.
Well,
so it was fair,
you said they were similar, though. If they're similar, it makes sense they're together. They're not totally.
Yeah, I mean
they're similar as in they all look alike.
All white people look alike. You know how that is.
What are you saying? I'm kind of confused. They're similar, but they're very different.
So has anybody been keeping up with this whole Nicki Minaj scenario? I'm just curious, because apparently she was in Amsterdam, which you would think, I've never been to Amsterdam, but they have pot bars everywhere. I mean, they literally have hash bars and pot bars everywhere that you can go to, and with like more variety than you would go to in a bar that serves liquor. But apparently she was carrying marijuana in her luggage. So apparently the
Okay.
travel, whoever the government is there as far as the travel plate, they don't want to deal with that at all.
So
And yeah,
so
it's
maybe hers was medicinal and it's illegal to have medicinal. I'm
I
not.
don't yeah, I'm not exactly sure what exactly happened because I mean, the first one was I'm not going to play. There's like a 2-minute one and a 1-minute one. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but the first video is a video of uh, they found weed in her luggage, and she had came in with it, wasn't a problem. But when I guess something happened when the luggage was coming off of the plane that they spotted it or the dogs picked it up or whatever. And as she is getting out of the van, the police are there to arrest her and detain her. And they're trying to walk her into this van, I guess, that is like for arresting people. And this is kind of a little bit what it looked like.
Where am I going? For what? For what? Why am I going here?
Hello.
Yeah.
You're under arrest. I'm the police officer. I'm the deputy of the public prosecutor. We were bringing to the police station. Yes?
For what?
You can go because you are carrying drugs.
I'm not carrying drugs.
Okay, but it's not a question here. I think it's.
I'm not
smart to
carrying
go
drugs.
inside.
Number one, when I came here,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
back.
you can go inside.
No, I'm not going in there. I need a lawyer present.
You will get a lawyer. It's
No, I
problem.
need a lawyer present now.
All right. So, needless to say, and the cop was not happy that she was recording her or that she was recording him. I'm sorry. And so, what ended up happening is that I guess the lawyer did get involved somehow or another, but then she tried to, I guess the cop got mad. And then that's when she ended up getting arrested, which is part 2 of this video, which is
Did
this.
they say?
Second,
Tell me again.
the police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage
Okay.
and to search everything
Okay.
of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open
Why?
it. And first of all, because you filmed him and he was like,
Because I
a little
filmed
bit-
him.
Yeah, he was like, he doesn't believe me that you don't have more with you than you said.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my.
All right. So, this is a whole thing. But anyway, so she did get arrested. But she had to cancel the show in Amsterdam, and after they had already let everybody into the venue, but it was all unraveling, and she wasn't even able to do the show. So, it was a whole thing. So I just think anyway. She's out now apparently. She did get released. I think it was she just got released like a couple days ago. So this whole thing was just insane. And I guess what is confusing to me is the Amsterdam part of this. It's just like you would think of all places that would be, if you had to name like the top 5 places that to your knowledge are probably cool with weed, I would say Colorado, California, Amsterdam. It would be somewhere in my top 5. You're muted. You're muted. Can't hear you.
Mana. No.
Doo, 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 doo.
I was saying, yeah, Amsterdam would be first on the list, though. Even that's just automatic. You just think that.
No, I don't know.
Well, but no, that's kind of crazy that happened. I wouldn't expect it. I'm glad at least this was a video where she wasn't or anybody wasn't acting crazy. Because every time is a video released of somebody having a problem, they're acting up. She's just like, hey. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm at least glad she wasn't acting a fool.
I want to do a shout out now because we are both wearing obviously Rick James Stone City Band shirt because we went down to the Bridge Amphitheater, which is in Stockbridge, Georgia, about an hour away from me. and about 30 minutes away from Jeff. We kind of go down there in a lot of shows, and I kind of wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to the Bridge because it is a very, very, very cool. It's a very, very cool venue, and just to kind of give you an idea of the types of shows that are at this venue, this is Tyrese and Eric Benet were there, along with Isaiah Tatum. That was a Mother's Day concert. The one that we went to, which I'm going to share photos with her in just a second. Zap, Evelyn Champagne King, Rose Royce, and Rick James Stone City Band, who invited us to come to the show and just to kind of do photos. We did some video for them and everything, so that was cool. We got an opportunity to do that. Next, this coming Saturday, TLC is going to be there along with Brownstone. Yes. This Karen Briggs Contempo Orchestra is pretty amazing. Also, this is happening on July 6th. It's got Phil Perry, Olita Adams, Tommy Davidson, Regina Bell, Tilly Minucci, Jasmine Gent, and Brian Bromberg.
Wow.
And then July 7th, they got Charlie Wilson. Charlie Wilson's in the house.
Yes.
And they got Kim and Leela James after that. Then July 20th, they got Jodeci, Johnny Gill, and Silk. Look at this 70s soul jam that's happening July 27th. The Chi-Lites, the Manhattans, the legendary Blue Notes, Bloodstone, and Preaches and Herb. Are you serious? And then look at this. Babyface is there August 3rd. This is the kind of shows that the Bridge puts on.
I'm sorry, the Chi-Lites, man.
I mean, come on. I mean, this is okay. Well, let me share some photos. I'm going to share some photos, some still photos that I did of Rick James Stone City Band. I had a lot of fun, man. It was pretty amazing. So this is just some of the photos that I was able to take. And I got some really, really great shots of the band and just kind of, and that's kind of what, asked us to do is like, hey, I'll bring my camera if you want me to take photos. So I kind of went and did some photos. That's a great shot. That's a freaking great shot.
Great shot.
That's a keeper there. I mean, there's so many different keepers for sure. I mean, it is. I mean, some of these shots, it was just a matter of just being in the right place at the right time. That was it. He is like destined to play this video. Hold on a second. Let me just upload it here so that we. No. I'm just going to upload it because.
And from an extra.
Yeah. Let me just handle this.
That audio wasn't supposed to come through. That was me. Obviously.
But it did. That's okay. All right. So, and then I just have a couple more shots too. I just got it's kind of
So the story behind it is because they're doing the documentary and the whole thing about Rick James and Stone City Band. Stokely is actually Rick James, and he's taking on that personification. So he's performing with them as Rick James. It's not a tribute band. He's actually playing Rick James in the film and doing the shows. So there.
Which is nice. So yeah, this is just one more shot to share. So that's just kind of like a sampling of the shots that I took. And once I kind of clean them up and everything, they'll be available for all to see. And I was going to get them over to the Stone City Band. But I actually have other photos of the other bands too. I got photos of Evelyn Champagne King. I've got photos of Zap, all those bands. Do you want to show that 1 minute clip?
Are you sure? Because
yeah, just do it. I mean, let's rip the Band-Aid off to do it.
All right, so let's see if it plays properly. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. That's right. When you need me, I never hesitate. I always come. It's so much fun. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that
All right, we got it. We got it.
That's hilarious.
So once you get that full clip all worked out, let's upload it so let people see it because that's gonna be a lot of fun.
What I'll do is I'm actually gonna get the whole clip done. It's about 5 minutes, a little bit over. We'll upload it. We'll put it on Facebook or something so everybody can see.
Oh,
Pretty
I
much
actually
a
did
summary
have.
of the book.
Oh, I actually did have one more shot of Stone City Band. That one there. And of course, I got some other shots to share here. There's Evelyn Champagne King. These are some ones that I took. Evelyn Champagne King. A lot of different shots of her messing with this guy in the audience who was with his wife, by the way.
That was
Uh,
hilarious.
that was actually a lot of fun.
She got him
So
good,
there's like
too.
it was a lot of fun. And there's a Rolls Royce, little car wash action there. A lot of great shots with all these bands. This is Rolls Royce. And then of course Zap with Roger's younger brother, who was actually there doing his part. And this is the rest is all Zap. But we got a lot of great photos. I will upload them. If you want interested in seeing some of my other concert photos that I've taken, you can absolutely positively head up to atlantamusicmarketing.com, atlantamusicmarketing.com. And you can see a lot of the concert photography that I've taken of, I mean, I've done so many, multiple times I've shot George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic and been invited to come to their shows and shoot some of their stuff. I've done The Revolution. I've done Bootsy Collins. I've done Jill Scott. I've done tons of different acts. So head to atlantamusicmarketing.com if you want to check out some of those photos and a lot of stuff. Everybody's like, Jeff Page was like, you don't have your watermark on like a lot of those photos. I'm like, I know.
I was like,
It's okay.
watermark.
I'll put them on there because the other thing too is that I know that the artists want to use them and don't want to kind of be littered. So I've tried to be like sneaky about where I put them. But it is what it is. So
It's a watermark.
yeah, it's a watermark. That's right. That's we're gonna have to figure it out. All right, let's get to the purple news, shall we? And I know that I've heard a couple people saying, "Hey, I want to do the unboxing." We're gonna do the unboxing. I got a couple things I want to talk about first before we do the unboxing, and it's purple news. The first of which I already put up there. So let's take a look at this. I wanted to make sure that you guys had heard of the two brand new songs that have been released by the estate this past month. The first of which was Magnificent, that was released a month ago. And there's not really much different with these songs. Obviously, it's a lot cleaner, and it's obviously very well mixed and whatnot. But Magnificent landed a month ago, and just a couple of days ago, if you happen to miss it, Silver Tongue was released. That was done a couple of days ago, which is a great song. Both of these songs have been in rotation on the Funked Up app on Uptown Radio, but these are now the official versions and whatnot that have kind of had a little bit more. The ones that we had were from the MPG Music Club days, since they were released, to kind of put them out there, and so they were in the mix. But now that they've kind of been remastered, and we're gonna have to obviously get the versions a little bit better. Silver Tongue is much cleaner. It's very, very clean. So I'm looking forward to kind of getting those up there. Yeah, so I'm curious in the chat room what you guys. Rodney says digital only at the time. Yeah. I think what's interesting about this is it's almost like NPG Music Club, but free. I guess. Right. You're just kind of just trickling out these songs that were kind of released later on. Both Magnificent and Silver Tongue were kind of, I guess they don't want to wait until we get to the anniversary versions of the albums that they would have been on or would have been considered for, because neither one of them were kind of landed on anything. So it was. They would be part of a super deluxe collection if they ever came out, which is totally feasible.
Yeah, it's Tony says very smart that they're doing that right now. This is the time to be trickling things out to get people's attention, to make them start paying attention, anyways. So I'm glad they're doing it.
Joni says I prefer the Music Club version, and yeah, I mean I think part of the fun about the Music Club version is that they did it before the internet was really.
Internet.
You didn't really have fast downloads. You would have the hour shows and literally go, okay, I'm going to download and I'm going to go to bed, and then hopefully it'll be done by morning.
Right. It was interwebs then. It wasn't internet.
Whatever it was. So it was definitely much more painful to download music and to kind of deal with it that way. But I like the fact that there's new material kind of being trickled out. There hasn't been. We got the new remastering of the Purple Rain movie that's going to be coming out, and all the little things that are going to be coming out with that Blu-ray or 4K or whatever they're going to be refers to. Isn't Blu-ray 4K? I mean, I don't know. Do I not know anything?
Yeah, something like that. It's some K. It's one of the Ks.
I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. It was just I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, all right. So, anyways, 4K is coming. I'm looking forward to it. I will say though, I finally found the 1986 version of Crystal Ball that I said existed, and everybody's like, no, it doesn't. I was like, dude, I'm telling you, I know I was listening to this. I wasn't listening to an 86, but I know I was listening to a version of that song of Crystal Ball that was over 10 minutes long, just over 10 minutes long. And that it had like a bunch of little nuances and different things to it. But I don't think I heard it until like 88, 89. And I had it on cassette, and I used to walk to work and I listened to it on my Walkman over and over and over again. And I finally found that version, and I listed it up on our Patreon page. So if you go to patreon.com/Funkatopia, patreon.com/Funkatopia, you can actually hear that. 'Cause I just put it out there. I mean, it's not.
In fact, while you're there, you should support Funkatopia.
Absolutely, positively. Yeah, obviously, as you know, we are an ASCAP licensed radio station, so we actually pay for music. So whenever we play a song, the artist gets paid. And so there's ASCAP licensing fees that go with this. Plus, on top of that, the software that we do all these shows, anything that breaks down, the servers, all that stuff, all costs money. Yeah, I mean, and with Patreon, patreon.com/Funkatopia, you can actually help support us, and it helps us to pay the ASCAP licensing fees. It's I think the way that it is right now, we're kind of like a little bit of a break even thing, but it's fine. It's cool. I as long as it doesn't become like a wear on us financially, that's what it's all about. So Patreon supporters, if you've been enjoying Funked Up for years now, and you really need to thank the Patreon supporters, because they are the ones that really make it happen. And then on top of that, I always send out physical gifts to the Patreon supporters at least once a year. Not all levels, but like some of the higher up levels. And then on top of that, if you can't do a monthly thing, that's fine, cool. Just you can do Cash App, $ Funkatopia, or Venmo at Funkatopia. That's Funkatopia. So yes, Joshua, the sisters and brothers of the Purple Underground is in that 86 version. And there's some other things too. There's some background vocals on that Crystal Ball that are that are just different. So yeah, head to patreon.com/Funkatopia and check it out. It's going to be,
and the gifts he sends are pretty nice. Sometimes it's underwear, sometimes it's straps, it's different little toys. So just
yeah, the straps are pretty, different. Yeah. All right. So here is another piece. This is the last piece of Purple news that I'm going to be talking about before we do the unboxing of Andrea Swenson's book. I saw a pop-up that happened, I don't know, over a week ago, and not over a week ago, about 5 days ago, and I did not pay attention to it, just because I just thought it seemed like this was old information, old hat information, and I just kind of I didn't pay attention to it. But there is a press release that was put out, and I want to make sure that you guys are aware of this, if you happen to be on the fence, from Shore Media, and this is, I guess, one of the media agencies that Paisley Park and the estate work with. And of course, when you see this heading, Paisley Park's Prince Celebration 2024 to feature the Revolution, Morris Day, New Power Generation, and more. And you're like, all right, great. Yeah, I knew this. We knew this. We all knew this. This is not new. However, if you pay attention, there is some new things that you may have missed right here. Day packages and single event tickets on sale Wednesday, May 29th, which is tomorrow.
Right.
So this is interesting. And I don't know if this is simply because of the fact that maybe ticket sales weren't where they're supposed to be, or if they're just obviously offering for those people that can't stay the whole week or whatever it is. This is interesting. And I have not heard anything about this. Maybe some other folks that are here that may know more. I know there's some people in the chat room. I won't identify you that might be able to share a little bit more information, but day packages and single event tickets. Now, day packages make sense. You want to come Friday? Buy a ticket for Friday. Saturday? Buy a ticket for Saturday. Single event tickets. I assume that means that you will be able to buy a ticket to see Morris Day and MPG, which we now know is a single event. I thought it was going to be two separate events, but apparently it said Morris Day and special guests when it first started. Now it's Morris Day and special guests featuring MPG. I don't know what's happening there.
Right.
I honestly, I'm at a loss. I don't know what's happening there.
What's really
I'm hoping somebody can explain it to me. But day packages and single event tickets are going to be on sale tomorrow, May 29th.
Yeah,
obviously.
that's cool.
I mean, if you can't afford to do the celebration and you can only do like one of the days or two of the days, or you're not interested in seeing anything else other than just a couple of little hit and miss events, that's fine. I do know the Revolution is sold out on Saturday, and I do know that. I guess what I'm surprised about is that I heard that both Friday and Saturday, which are 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday, from what I remember, 2 shows on Friday for the 2 different tracks.
Mm-hmm.
For those who have not tuned into the previous shows, Brown Mark told me, matter of fact, he shared it on Facebook, on our Facebook page. He said that the Revolution had already booked Friday and Saturday, 2 shows each night at First Avenue before the celebration attached themselves to it. This was directly from Brown Mark.
Correct.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's just how it was already locked in. And then Celebration came in and said, we would like Friday, the event on Friday, to specifically be for the people at the celebration. Okay. So maybe if the celebration is not sold out, maybe there's tickets available for that night, Friday, which I would think is, because if you can't get tickets to go see the Revolution on Friday night any other way other than going to the celebration, that's a little bit steeper of a ticket. So maybe there is still some space there. But as far as I know, Saturday is sold out.
Well, I just say that this is a good thing. And so nobody complain about whatever you get, because this is something that people have been texting and posting and saying they want it. So they're paying attention to somewhere, whether it's here or just online, whatever. They're paying attention clearly, because this is what everyone's been asking for. Single tickets. What if I can't do everything? What about just events? So it's happening. Now, like you said, maybe something's sold out, or maybe they've reserved so that they can sell. Maybe there's multiple things, but either way, if they're available, go get you some.
Yeah, but I wanted to make sure that people were aware of this, because if you wanted to go to the celebration, but you're just like, the ticket is just too much. It's just too expensive. I can't do the whole thing.
Right.
Starting tomorrow, I know this is last minute notice, and just like I see somebody saying here, there was no email sent out about this.
Right.
There was, and I always seem like I'm trying to be friends with these people. Okay. I swear to you, I promise, Londell, I know, I'm trying to be friends. I'm trying to help as much as possible, but there is a little bit of a disconnect with the way the information is being disseminated versus the way that I'm looking at the chat room right here, and I'm looking at them, people going, huh, what? This is happening? Which is, and everybody on here, I guarantee, is on the email list. But that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We are here to make this connection for you. We're here to tell you day packages and single event tickets are coming tomorrow. There you
Exactly.
go.
Exactly. They didn't email you. So what? It's out. Go get it.
I should have led with. I should have led with that.
I'm just sorry. Like, to me, I get it. You know, people, there's this constant, oh, what about, what about? But at some point you go, come on, guys, just shut up and buy the tickets. All right. Look, they're here. You know, it's like walking up to a whiny kid and saying, take your damn tickets. You know, so, the fact that they're doing it is awesome. No, we didn't get an email. There was no warning, but maybe that's by design. They're like, we don't want to just exclusively get you first. We just want to let everybody have it. Jill, that's funny. Help me, help you.
Yeah, there you go. Help me,
Help me,
help
help
you.
Oh, one of my
But
favorite
anyways,
show was it? But
yeah.
anyway,
So, anyways, it's fantastic that day packages and single event tickets are going to be on sale tomorrow. I will try to keep an eye on what's going on with these, what's being made available tomorrow, and we'll check it out.
yeah,
We will check it out. So that all being said,
yeah, I'm sure on the site
we'll
we'll
let you
find out which ones and all the information once you go there to purchase. So somewhere it's going to be there.
yes, it's
Amazing.
somewhere it's going to be there for sure.
Somewhere.
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm surprised. It wouldn't surprise me if an email wasn't put together before the show was over and it ends up in your inbox because they want people to know. But
That would be cool.
you need to prep people and let them know that this is happening, because this press release, I don't know where this Shore Media distributes to, but wherever they distribute to is not, I don't know, wherever they're sharing to is not a lot of places.
Right.
I mean, but then again, this has always been an issue. This is not just an issue with the estate or with anything. This has to do with music in general. It doesn't matter whether or not you're a rock band or a funk band or R&B band or whatever. It is so incredibly difficult with the amount of avenues to get out.
Right.
I mean, if you're a heavy metal band, you're screwed, because there's nowhere for you to really, other than like Stomp and Stammer and some other like little metal magazines that are here and there.
Well,
I mean, you have to have some pretty, I mean, there's like not a whole bunch of places that you can go to advertise. So
this kind of goes to what the industry is. Bands have their fans and their following now. They're not trusting other groups. So you're going to bands in town, you're going to these other places, and that's where they're going to advertise, and they're hitting their target. So, you know, that's all they can do.
I mean, how many people in Atlanta or in the Atlanta area knew about all those shows that are happening in Stockbridge?
Right.
I mean, the marketing is like non-existent for music nowadays. It's just too watered down. I mean, bands in town is great, but there just seems
they can't afford the radio because the radio's off the charts with cost, and nobody listens to radio anymore. Streaming, you know, again, it's the cost. The cost to advertise is way higher than the ROI. The return on investment is just not balancing out. So they're just like, I don't know, throw it out there, see what sticks. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, so. But I mean, but in this case, there's plenty of places that they could have advertised in Prince circles that they can say, when the book was released, when Prince's book was released, The Beautiful Ones, they reached out to like all of the top Prince channels, including ourselves, including Michael Dean, including Funkenberry, including, you know, everybody, and said, this book is coming. Can you please help us promote it? Here's what's going on, because they knew where their target audience was. I just think that there's still some, I
think they're just forgetting the poll's not the same. You can't just go drop something all of a sudden and expect everybody to be, you know, running, because he is no longer with us. So you have to make a concentrated effort to let people know a little bit more. I do agree with that. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, with the Prince, with the hit and run tours, I mean, that was different because, you know, wherever he was going to play, you knew it was going to sell out.
And we were used to him showing up or not telling us on last minute stuff. Now it's kind of like, need a little more.
I mean, yes. All right. let's talk about the book, shall we? Let's go ahead and move into the actual book itself. Andrea Swenson's got a brand new book. It's out right now. It's called Prince and Purple Rain, 40 Years. And this is actually, I'm actually going to make this bigger because this is actually a camera is actually what this is. This is the book here that I'm the hand. This is the actual book here. We're going to do the, I feel like I need to, you can actually see my fat reflection right there in the cellophane.
Yeah, a little bit of vignette going on the side too.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it's all good. So all this being said, this is a brand new book. I would highly suggest picking it up. I had an opportunity to take a look at it, a peek at it when Andrea was at the Together show in Minneapolis. So I did get a chance to take a look at it. It's beautiful, but I didn't look at it like we're about to look at it. But if you'd like to pick up a copy, funkatopia.com/PR40. Again, that's funkatopia.com/PR40, just like you see right there on the title. Funkatopia.com/PR40 will take you right to the Amazon page, and it's on sale right now. It's 15% off. Normally, it was $50, and now you can get it if you use this link. You can get it. Well, you don't even have to use this link. You can go to Amazon and search for it if you want. I'm just trying to make it easy for you. Funkatopia.com/PR40. And you get 15% off, which means you can get this book for $42. I actually did something very, very similar. I went to Books A Million and actually found it there. And if you never signed up with booksamillion.com, they'll actually give you a coupon for 15% off at that same price. All right, so this is kind of, I actually had to go ahead and, I didn't want to mess with scissors on a video here, but wanted to, I just didn't want to, I just knew there was going to be a whole thing. So this is actually the book as it slides out. This is the cover, and it actually has a foil star, which is part of, very, very similar to Prince, some of Prince's albums. It's actually foil. It's actually a foil star that's on here. So if you do get it and you're a big collector person, what's actually cool is that you can, just be very, very clear that when you cut the cellophane, that you make sure that you just make sure when you cut the cellophane, you don't rip the cellophane off, because the star will go with it. So yes. Anyways, so there's that. Very, very cool. Very solid. So it's not like really, really paper thin. It's pretty solid casing for it. So there's that. Put this down here. All right. So here was the book. It's Prince and Purple Rain, 40th anniversary. So this is actually pretty, this is really nice. This is a really nice, for sure. It's a really nice setup. Wow. And the pages are very, very thick. Obviously, we got, I'm trying to get this in the middle. I kind of feel like I'm being blocked by something. Let me see here. There we go. So I want to make sure that we're getting everything here and not me. So this is actually the book. I like this. This is actually kind of nice. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get it in this frame. I'm trying to move this speaker too. So, but yeah. So yeah, this is just a really good quality book across the board. Just really nice photos. What is really nice about this and is that all the stuff that's in here, it just doesn't cover Purple Rain. Even though it says Prince and Purple Rain, it actually tells a little bit of a story of his life going right out of the gate, starting with his first albums that led up to this, which is pretty amazing, because it says, it talks about Prince's youth and early music career in Minneapolis, as well as each of the 5 studio albums that preceded Purple Rain. It also has interviews with Prince's backing band, The Revolution, and the backgrounds of each one of its individual members, which is very unusual because, I haven't read it, but I'm assuming that this is how they're going to kind of approach it a little bit, is that you kind of get a little bit of a background story of each one of the members, as opposed to what we've kind of seen in the past, which has been they kind of talk to them and say, okay, that's great. How did you meet Prince? How did you get connected with his band? So to kind of get a little bit more of a deeper insight into each one of the individual band members is pretty awesome. And obviously when we talk about band members, we're specifically talking about Bobby Z, Brown Mark, Wendy Melvoin, Lisa Coleman, and Matt Fink. And there's also track by track analysis of each one of the albums. This is actually, I mean, it's pretty fantastic. And of course, it talks about the awards and accolades and critical receptions in here as well. But it's got pictures of the Purple Rain House, which we're going to be able to stay in at some point, which would be pretty interesting to see. Yeah, but there's obviously a lot of text. So if you're a big reader, but obviously this is where it's talking about everything for you. It's actually got pictures of like I'm not exactly sure what that is. I think it's is that Japanese? I guess that's the Japanese cover for you. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I mean, not For You, the second album, but it talks about For You over here. Lots of great photography. Obviously, it's pretty fantastic. I mean, again, the quality of not only the photos but also the information that's also here as well it's great. Obviously, you get talking about Dirty Mind here, and it's got pictures of the individual ticket stubs, and I mean, I literally cannot wait to sit down and actually read a good of this. Oh, and I forgot to mention too that the foreword is written by Maya Rudolph, who you may know from SNL, and obviously she's been in lots of movies too. And she's a huge Prince fan too, but lots of great photos. And again, if you want to get that's the other thing too, you can actually get, I mean, if you can go to an event that she's actually doing, you can actually get signed photos and whatnot. There's so much that's going on here. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty fantastic. But there's a lot of photos from 1999. A lot of this is a lot. I mean, it's just so much here. It's pretty fantastic. Actually, we got somebody in the waiting room. I'm going to bring her in and see if she's actually had an opportunity to actually take a look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Mayte? Hey, Mayte.
Mayte.
Are you there, girl? I think she may be able to hear me.
Maybe she can't hear us. Maybe there's a delay.
Yes, and yeah, Maya Rudolph, Minnie Riperton is her mother. Yes, we know. So
maybe we should drop her and bring her back in.
Yeah, I'll just mute her until she's ready to chat. I know she's kind of just looking over the book right now. Yeah, I'll just bring out. Oops, I didn't mean to remove her. That was my bad. I just kicked Mayte.
He's like, "You're out of here."
I'll text her. I'll text her and tell her to come back on. But yeah, this is really cool. They kind of go over every single one of these, every single one of the artists here. And of course, you got Brown Mark as well. I mean, this is just so much information. All the different backstage passes and whatnot. It's pretty awesome. There's just so much here. So much. Sorry, hold on a second. She's coming back. I see her coming back. It's not.
There it is. She is back.
I'm sorry, Mayte. I didn't mean to kick you. Are you with us, Mayte? Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
Not yet, I guess.
No,
we'll keep doing this, and then she'll join in. So it's just so much different things that are going on here. I'm wondering. I also wondered if they actually kind of referred to a little bit of the. She jumped again. If they referred to a lot of the B-sides as well, because I love seeing the different versions of the. I love seeing the different versions of some of the album covers that are there.
Right.
Elena says some of the items were also contributed by Rich A. Benson. There's a lot of collectors that were involved in getting some of this imagery together. And
Cool. Let me interrupt real quick. Hey, Mayte, we see you in the green room. We want to bring you in, but we want to make sure you can hear us. Are you ready to come in?
okay. Are you there?
Yeah, but I can't. I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yep, now I
Can
can.
you see me?
You can see you too.
I can't see you.
What?
I don't know why. That's so weird.
Are you seeing the book? Are you seeing anything at all?
Black. Complete black. Oops.
Oh man.
Wait. Maybe this technology sometimes.
I know.
Oh, it's
it's
always a blast.
I used to think I was like advanced. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. No, not anymore. Well,
It's
I can hear you. So
we're just continuing to we're just continuing to flip through the book. We'll maybe once I turn off this one camera, it will actually. But right now, I'm just kind of flipping through the book, the Prince and Purple Rain 40. Do you have this book yet?
No.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, it really is. Yeah, I'm
really
kind of flipping through all of the items. Oh, they do talk about the B-sides of, and I think Prince actually mastered B-sides for sure. I mean, when the B-sides, you were always more excited to hear the B-side, and the singles were great, but you were just like, oh, what's on the other side of this album?
What a beautiful thing. There was no such thing as a throwaway B-side. Like,
He made them cool. He made them cool.
He really did.
It was.
I'm actually gonna. Where are you guys live so I can go on at least on Facebook and see you guys because I'm on my phone. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, Facebook.com/Funkatopia or YouTube.com/Funkatopia or Twitter.com/Funkatopia. Yeah, Elena brings a good point. The B-sides brought you into the vortex. Yeah,
That's right.
There is so much verbiage here. It's literally, I mean, the amount of work that went into it's just pretty fantastic. Just kind of looking at, I mean, and some of these photos I've never seen before. I mean, I'm literally looking at lots of photos that I've never ever seen. Obviously, some of these photos we've seen quite a bit of.
Right.
They've kind of been in rotation like that. I mean, this one's been in rotation forever and a day. And obviously, the scene from Purple Rain.
Okay.
Kind of been in rotation like that. This
It's beautiful that they can incorporate photos we've seen with things we haven't seen. It's not just seen that, been there. It's beautiful that they can incorporate.
Yeah. So if you can just mute the Facebook part of it or whatever, that'd be good. I'll mute you for a second. Yeah. So that's all right. I'll mute you for a second.
Oh, right on the picture. Oh, right on the image, the video you can mute.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's true too.
Oh, right on the image, the video you can mute.
No, he's still figuring it out. But yeah, this is pretty fantastic. I mean, and of course, a lot of these images and like I've never seen this image. I don't think I've ever seen this one. There's probably huge fans out there. It's like, you haven't seen that one?
All right, what's wrong with you?
What's going on? Let me see. Fans out there is like, you haven't? No, she's still working on it. This is a release. Welcome to Superstardom. I mean, I don't think I've seen that photo before. I've seen this is the very, very similar to the glasses that he wore on the When Doves Cry single. So
trying to say something? What?
Are you there? Okay, there you go. Okay, good. Cool.
All right. I see you. And I did see you. Okay, let's just go. Let's do this. There you go.
Yeah, so basically, we're just kind of finishing up flipping through the book because people wanted to see the unboxing of a lot of this stuff, and there's so much here. Again, if we just go to Funkatopia.com/PR40, you will see all these things. And this actually got a section here for additional recordings, B-sides, and vault tracks, which is very, very cool. There's just so much here. I cannot wait to actually sit down and find some time to actually read this book. Pick it up at Funkatopia.com/PR40. That's Funkatopia.com/PR for Purple Rain 40. And it will take you right to the Amazon page, and it's on sale right now. Oh, look who's in here. Rich Benson is in here, who actually was responsible for a lot of the stuff the stuff that's in here. Collector extraordinaire in the house. Very awesome.
Very cool.
Welcome. That's awesome. Yeah, there's so much here that's just surprising, and it's just, again, this is such a fantastic book, and there's so much to flip through. And of course, the back cover is the star from First Avenue, which they painted gold. It was silver, and now it's been gold since he left us. But there it is, Andrea Swenson's new book, Prince and Purple Rain, 40 years. Andrea Swensson. The album sleeves are fantastic. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. Yes. Oh, I forgot to mention it. Let me see if I take myself out of the mix now with this book.
Let's remove that.
Let's remove this and see if it fixes.
Let's change that.
Yeah, let's see if it fixes things for Mayte.
There we go.
No, but that's okay because I see it here. So I'm looking at my computer, but I'll look at you guys here.
Okay.
There.
It's all right.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Hello. How are you? It's so good to see you. I'm so excited to see you next week. It's gonna be so much fun.
Right? I know. Yeah. I'm really excited to go and be there and celebrate and have a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I gotta tell my daughter to give me delivery. Hold on a second. Ring. I can't say what I say.
We plan on having a good time. We plan on playing, and those of you who are planning on being there, just get excited now because this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those who don't know why Mayte has joined us, next week, June 6th, which is Thursday, myself, Jeff Page, now you're on the other side now, Jeff Page, you're switching on me, Jeff Page and Mayte and Shelby J, and also, which is even more fantastic, is DJ Lenka Paris. All of us are going to be bowling next Thursday.
That's right.
And it's going to be in Eden Prairie. We're going to be at the Bolero in Eden Prairie, and it's going to be an absolute positive blast. I cannot wait. So you have your bowling shoes ready? Are you ready to go?
I used to have bowling shoes, but they're at Paisley. So I'm just going to use what they have there, but I have a bowling ball. It's not mine. It's Prince's ball. I keep saying ball. It's Prince's ball, bowling ball. And I guess mine's at Paisley Park and I got his. So it's strange, but I have it. I'm going to bring it. So people can, look at it and all that good stuff. And I'll just have to, it's too heavy for me. So I'm going to get a lighter one, but I'm bringing it. So it'll be fun.
Okay.
What? And did you know that that Jeff Page is a professional bowler?
Yes, we talked about it. I'm actually like, okay, this is good. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to do like a warm-up round before we start playing. But Jeff, I know you're being, you're being modest. I get it.
It was very many years ago, and that was the thing I was working towards.
You've got the twist. I feel like you got the twist, don't you?
I still have somewhat of a hook, but I don't know if my body can handle it anymore.
I know. I went bowling a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh, wow,
yeah."
Okay.
2 days later, you're like, "Nope." Right? Nope.
But I'm excited. It'll be fun. I'm excited to see everybody that's gonna bowl and have a good time. Celebrate.
It's going to be amazing. And by the way, a couple things. I don't want to get off kilter too much, but I do want to give a shout out to our friend Liv Warfield.
Yes.
Who, if you do not know, Liv Warfield is on America's Got Talent.
Yes.
No joke. I'm not lying. Liv Warfield is on America's Got Talent. And I saw the commercial the other night, and I was just like, holy crap, Liv is on America's Got Talent, and she's singing and she's killing it. I'm so excited. I'm recording it. I'm going to watch it as soon as we're done tonight, but I am so excited for her. Everybody, if you can vote for Liv, please vote for Liv. Oh my gosh. I am so excited for her. It's absolutely fantastic. I didn't know she was going to be on it. I cannot believe she didn't say anything to me. I was just like, I talked to her. It's crazy to me. I just like, say, the same thing with Macy Gray
about it, because they probably filmed it and, all that whole thing. You can't share, but you can share. So she probably had that, but yeah, definitely. I'm going to check it out too.
Yeah, I'm going to vote. I'll definitely. I don't typically vote, but I'll vote for her for obviously for.
Yeah,
Of
absolutely.
Here was the
course.
Same.
Here was the
same.
other surprise. You guys ready? We got bowling shirts. We're gonna have a bowling shirt, and it's actually gonna have the Funkatopia logo. We haven't got completed yet.
I
It's gonna have
love
the
it.
Funkatopia logo on the back with
Sweet.
Jeff Page name on it, my name on it. So we're actually gonna
Uh-huh.
have bowling shirts that are gonna be incredibly obnoxious and
Oh, I got
totally
a bowling
purpose for
shirt
the
too.
arts.
So don't worry. I got one too. I'm wearing my bowling shirt.
Now I really got to bring some skills. We can't be
Oh
just
yeah, you can't do it. Yes.
Bowling,
showing
yeah,
out.
you have a shirt, you have to, represent the shirt.
Oh goodness.
So
So, can you share for those who missed it, June 6th, which is
yes.
this Thursday that's coming up, not this one, but the next one, next Thursday. It's going to be a Bolero in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. And on top of that, which is pretty friggin' awesome, again, it's going to be Mayte, it's going to be Shelby J, DJ Linka Paris. And on top of that, we also have a prize package that we are actually doing, a bunch of Prince collectible stuff. If you send the proof of your purchase of the receipt to funkatopia@gmail.com to let us know that you're going, you will be entered in a drawing for this. Gilbert told me that he's also going to be adding some things to it. He said he's going to be reaching out to you to add some stuff to it. But we're going to have a big prize pack that we're going to do the drawing for on June 4th. And
okay.
And then we'll be doing it on. So make sure you tell all the people that are on the Live for Love charities,
Yeah.
socials, that this drawing is happening, and to get those receipts over so that we can actually get them entered into the drawing. And if you win, you're going to get everything that's shown here, plus some more stuff that we're going to be adding, that Gilbert's going to be adding. That I'm not putting it on you, but he said you may throw some things in as well. Which is going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
And I will hand deliver it to you on June 6th. When you come to the bowling event, I will hand it to you. And right now it's got the collector's book from John Bream. It's got obviously a Funkatopia, a bunch of Funkatopia swag, Prince money, brand new Candy Dulfer album, WTF, Welcome to Funkatopia logo. I mean, a mug, which is very, very similar to this one here. And why am I drawing a blank? Oh, also Per Nielsen's book, which is a collector's. If you look up that Per Nielsen book right now on eBay, you'll find out how expensive that friggin' thing is.
It really is.
And a jump drive that's going to have some mystery stuff on it. That little purple jump drive that you see is going to have some mystery stuff on it. So
Well, not mystery stuff on it, but loaded
I love it.
on the
loaded
That's
with
awesome.
mystery stuff. Yes. And also, just so you know, too, we're also going to be having background. Now, obviously, at the bowling event, we're going to have the wonderful works of DJ Linka Paris doing her Wheels of Steel, or I guess whatever they're called nowadays with the computers. But she'll be doing that. But also during this event, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, we will be playing all of Prince's music in chronological order.
Oh, wow.
The numbers through Z, which takes 4.5 days to do, but it will start on June 6th on the ASCAP licensed radio station, Funked Up radio station. So we'll be doing all of his music from A to Z, starting with the numbers and then going all the way to Z, which again takes 4.5 days to do, which is ridiculous to me.
That's awesome.
And so there's a lot of stuff going on. And
just
is there any
like
way
you
that we can
mentioned,
go ahead?
Once again, this is not going to be played twice. It's going to be played all the way through one time. So yes, you
One
do
time.
have to stay overnight, unlike the other times when we do it, where you can go to sleep and wake up and we'll play it again in reverse order. This time it's one shot, so be ready.
That's awesome.
Yep,
Get your,
that's it.
That is
coffee
awesome.
ready, whatever it is to keep you up for 4 days.
Yeah, Suzanne says, how am I going to bowl straight when I'm dancing to Lenka? Maybe not.
I know, right?
What did I said alphabetical. What did I say? Did I say something else? I may have said, if I said anything else, that's what I meant is alphabetical. I may have said chronological. That's not correct. It's alphabetical. So we'll start with the numbers and go all the way to Z. So, and remember, and Mayte, I don't know if you've seen this, but I'll take this
Yes.
graphic down. but I don't know if you've seen this or not, but as I was putting this together, I guess a few years ago when I first started doing it, I actually made a list of the songs how many songs of each letter that he has and how long it takes for each one of them. For instance, the letter, just to get through his songs that start with numbers like 1, 2, 9, 7, all those, whatever, 43 songs that he has that start with numbers. It takes 3 hours and 20 minutes just to get through his songs with numbers in them.
Wow.
I mean, it's just amazing. It's pretty fantastic. Obviously, S is the biggest with 122 songs. It takes 10 hours and 25 minutes to get through all of his songs that start with S, just to give you a little idea of how long it takes to get through Prince's library in alphabetical order. It's pretty, it's going to be ridiculous.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We do it. We've done it many years. He heard it once. He heard it right before he passed in 2015. He heard it and he liked it. And he was just like, I mean, I'm glad that he actually got to hear us do it when we did it. And I know that what's the radio station in Minneapolis? The Current did it. I did it also, but we kind of dig a little bit deeper because we also had the tracks from MPG Music Club and all the things that the Current didn't have. So, and again, it's ASCAP license, so we make sure that everybody gets paid. So
I love it.
It's all good. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But man, I am absolutely positively looking forward to seeing you and meeting you for the first time. We've never met in person.
I know.
It will be June 6th, and I'm hoping that
June
everybody
6th.
is going to be going there, and it's going to be.
Yeah.
Now, are you able to share who else do you know that may or may not be dropping in on this event other than what we've listed? If you can.
Because I have somebody I want to call out.
Yeah, we want to call her out. Let's call her out now. Should we call her out now?
Call her out. Who is it?
Marva King.
Come on, Marva. We know you said you were bowling and you said you might be willing to come out, and we're excited and still want you to join us. So
She better.
she said she got some skills and it's been confirmed. So come out and show us.
Yeah. So and I know that Gilbert will probably be there.
Yeah,
Gilbert
Gilbert
Davison.
Kirk. I think St. Paul, unless he's crazy busy, because the show the next day is at the Dakota. So I know they're rehearsing, but everybody's trying to finish in time to get to the bowling. Yeah. So
there you go. So there's a little bit of a list right there. So you have Mayte, you have Shelby J, you have DJ Lenka Paris, you have Marva King, who said she was going to come. I need to text her again, and I'm going to keep on texting her because she said, yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. Also St. Paul Peterson, as long as he can make it, because Marva's also in that mix too. So as long as she's not doing the practice thing, they'll probably show up. Kirk Johnson, Kirky J is going to be there. There's so many people that are going to be there, and you guys just, I'm just telling you, Thursday, next Thursday, June 6th, this is going to be it's going to be insane. And I'm so looking forward to it. And I have to ask this while you're here.
Yes.
Were you able to get through the karaoke part of it?
I mean, I don't know. Somebody offered. I've got to check with the coordinator, because I know we talked about karaoke, and I love karaoke. So if we can bowl a little bit and then take a break, rest the arm and then do a little karaoke on the side, get you guys are going to be doing stuff. So it's going to be like an all around inclusive, just fun time. I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, I will definitely be doing karaoke because I'm not shy. I do have chops. I used to do it. I used to do it for many years. I've did many bands. So I know there's certain skills that God blesses on some people, and that's mine, but unfortunately I don't use it. And so I kind of feel like he's like mad at me that I'm like, it's like, you can do it. Why aren't you doing it? It's like,
well, you have to do it then. Okay. So
and then I told Marva that I would do it. I told Marva, I said, okay, if you come, I absolutely positive. I'll sing it even if she doesn't come. But
what's the song? Yeah. Can you share the song, or is it going to be a surprise?
Oh no, I can do a variety of different songs. I'll probably do either Long Train Running by the Doobie Brothers, maybe, or won't be something Prince specific. There's not a whole bunch of Prince songs that I feel comfortable enough because of the audience is like gotta be really, really particular when you're in front of that audience. It's like they want to stick to things that, stick to the Chris Stapletons and the stuff like that. I'm gonna just do that kind of stuff,
Oh.
So what's your go-to? What's your go-to?
I mean, I love Gloria Stefan. Love Gloria Stefan.
There you go.
That's little Janet Jackson. I mean, nothing. I mean, I could do my background vocals. If somebody wants to sing a Prince track, then I can be in the back. If there's something that I sang on, I could do that. If I Love You Tonight, maybe we'll see. We'll see if we get there. If we get it there, something.
Maybe we play the audio version of The Most Beautiful Girl in the World, and you can do your version of The Most Beautiful Boy in the World.
Oof, wow.
That might be tough.
That's a tough one. Those notes are high. Something a little,
I think you got it. You got it. I got faith in you. But yes. But everybody remember, if you have purchased a ticket to this and you have not sent me the receipt yet, please make sure that you send it to funkatopia@gmail.com. Please make sure that you do that, because that way we can make sure that you're in that drawing for that prize pack. Again, this prize pack is just going to keep on growing all the way until next week. And it's going to be pretty amazing. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm teaching the next day, by the way. I'm teaching, we're dancing.
Dance class. Yes, that's right. Hold on a second. I think I actually have a graphic for that right there. Yes. So this is actually a graphic that I created. I told Gilbert, I said, I need to work on something that's kind of like pumps up everything else that's going on with that weekend. Not just that, but I also wanted to talk about the other things that are going on, because we have the bowling event. Because I told Gilbert, I said, I love that people are coming out here for bowling and to be a lot of fun, but if it's going to warrant people actually getting on a plane and you're getting a hotel, we need to make sure that they are aware of all the things that are happening on that weekend. And specifically, obviously, the next day on June 7th during the day, you actually have an amazing dance class. Come dance with me, plus a Q&A with you.
Yeah.
And that's going to be at the Cowell Center for Dance and Performing Arts. And that's going to be benefiting Live for Love and also Mayte's Rescue. Is this going to be like a belly dancing class, or is it going to be a little mixture of everything? What are you doing?
I mean, my belly dance class, I always say it's belly dance class, but it's just dance. I get everybody there to let go, have a good time, and just dance. I always feel like people are, and it's funny, I see their face and I'm like, it's not going to be one of those classes. And I break it down. I get you guys shimmying. I get you guys doing some, whatever. I still don't know what I'm going to teach, but it's going to be good and fun. And then we always end at a dance party. So
awesome. Yeah. I'm hoping everybody heard that. The operative word is let go. The operative phrase, I guess. Just let
go and just have a good time. Life's too short. Enjoy it.
It's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, if you stay through June 7th, you got the big show that's happening the night of June 7th, which is Tyka Nelson and Friends, which is going to be celebrating Prince's music. And it's going to be Tyka Nelson, Adrian Crutchfield, Shelby J, Marva King, Donna Grantis from Third Eye Girl, BK Jackson, St. Paul, and the Minneapolis Funk All-Stars are going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's happening at Dakota. I think that's almost sold out.
Yeah, and by the way, I saw the playlist and it's good.
Oh my gosh. You have to let me know what it is offline. You have to send that to me offline. I got to see that. Ocean says who did what? We got I don't know what she's referring to. Creating the graphic? That was me.
Who did that? That was a good. Oh no, that's my step. Who did that?
Okay, good. I mean, all right, here we go.
You're funny. I can't believe you still remember that. I love it.
Yes, right.
I see that Joni Comenzó asked me if I would teach a class of old tour video choreography. Yes, I would. If I get that request, I would. I would have to be a little easier. I did 7. I did like some pieces of 7 in my class. I mean, there's a whole bunch that I could do. A little 8 counts to a couple bars of dance. I could totally do it.
So do you so is it more like for the dance class that's happening on June 7th? Is it more choreography or is it more what?
I first we do warm up, or we start with a Prince song, and then we do like a warm up and you don't realize that you're doing stuff. And then I'll show you what you just did. I'll show you how to do a hip drop, shimmies, get your heart going, heart rate going. And then I'll give you a very simple, depending on the class level, like LA, I would always be like, okay, we can go advanced because they're very advanced. But I'll check out the room and then I'll give like a couple 8 counts of a routine. We'll do it a couple times, let it go, and then we will dance together in a little group circle, and then we warm down and we just have a good time. I leave that class smiling, and everybody that leaves with a big smile, and that's what it's about. So
yeah, it sounds.
but there's no like people are like, oh, I have 2 left feet. I'm like, I can work with 2 left feet. You don't realize it. I'll get you doing stuff. You're like, oh my God, I just checked my butt in the mirror, and that was a hip lift. You know, so I kind of simplify it to make you realize, okay, I can dance. So.
Yeah, I keep looking behind me because I have your album back here.
Oh my goodness!
I have the CD back here, and I was
which one? With the Child of the Sun.
Yes.
Okay, because somebody just sent me Broken Wings. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Broken Wings and I Don't Care. It was a song that I wrote. Oh my gosh, and Too Dramatic. Wow, I was young.
Has there ever been discussions about some of that unreleased material that's sitting in the vault from you ever seeing the light of day?
At Celebration a couple years ago, they played Scorpio. If I Could Get Your Attention, I did that. And this is a couple Latino Barbie doll, Latino Barbie girl. I forgot the name of the title, but I remember it was really cool song, and I got to hear it again. I was like, oh my God. I don't know if it get released, but it'd be fun.
Attention is a great song. I can get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rodney saying, Mayte, I think Christopher wants to sign up. You're talking about the dance class.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have to leave on the 7th because I'm going back to, I'm going to go see the Rolling Stones here in Atlanta.
I just saw them a couple weeks ago.
How was it?
It was amazing. I sat there going, these people are older than my parents, and my parents are like struggling to walk and move. And this guy was going from one side of the stage to the other, singing live. It was really fun, really, really fun. And I got to see Daryl Jones. That's why I went, because Daryl Jones is in Live for Music program. We just got to find a bass player so that he can teach classes to these amazing students that we got.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I was a little bit I guess I saw this little clip of Keith Richards. I guess they had him backstage and they just kind of put the guitar on him, and he seemed like he was really, really fragile. And I know there was somebody else that was playing a lot of his guitar parts, and that he was kind of out there just kind of doing some of the parts, but not all of them. He wasn't playing like he normally did. I was like, I can't risk not being able to see them.
You got to. I mean, Mick Jagger was still moving it, and Keith Richards he was moving. He looked great. Yeah,
I mean, so obviously, and there was a Prince tie there too, obviously, with the first tour. So
yeah, I know.
And so then the rest of the events are June 7th. Obviously, after you get done with the Tyke Nelson show, there's also the DJ Dudley D is doing his Purple Dance Party over at Uptown VFW. And then, of course, we got 2 more events on June 8th, which is Morris Day and Sheila E. That's a few hour drive from Minneapolis, but is Morris Day and the Time and Sheila E. going to be playing at the Northern Lights Casino up there in Walker, Minnesota. But then back in our boy Michael Gabriel back June 9th in Minneapolis. Oh my God. It's like, I was like, can I, literally, you can ask Jeff Page, was like, do I sell my Rolling Stones ticket and then just stay and then go see Michael? Because for those who have not seen Michael perform, it's friggin' fantastic. His album Genesis is so friggin' incredible. He is such an amazing singer. He's such an amusing instrumentalist. And on top of that, which really, Jeff Page, I don't know if you know this or not, if you don't find him as social, but there's a new album that he's working on right now.
Yes.
So it's coming. And I am like,
hey, you guys, don't sleep on Michael Gabriel. He's really good. Really talented.
You guys are going to miss it. He's going to blow up, and you guys are going to miss it.
Then you're going to wish.
So,
I know. So, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it.
Yeah, don't sleep on it. So there you go. So you got a whole packed weekend of princely things. So come but come for the bowling for sure. You gotta come to the bowling. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be hanging out.
Yeah.
I think Gilbert said Funkatopia is gonna have our own lane, so we can come and hang out. But I told him, I said I want a wireless mic and a PA so I can kind of walk and talk to everybody.
Nice.
And of course they do the karaoke thing. I'll definitely do karaoke because I can only talk so much trash before people go, all right, here's the mic. let's see what's happening here.
I'm gonna have a fake bowl, so a fake arm, so people can bowl for me. I'm just gonna walk and they're gonna throw itself. It's gonna be fun.
He's gonna walk in there with a cast and go, oh, I wish I could show you my skills, but
I think I hit
so
That's funny.
It's coming. I feel an excuse coming. Yeah, the walker. I could.
Too cute. Too cute.
Oh my gosh! All right, Mayte. Well, we will see you next week. I'm so excited.
Yes,
we're gonna hang out,
too.
and I hope all of you guys will come too. Oh, liveforlovecharities.org is where you get your tickets. Liveforlovecharities.org. I thought we set up. Didn't we sell up?
Yeah, let me put this back.
Is it L4L? No, we also had a shortcut on Funkatopia too that you could get to it if you didn't want to do take it. But it is live for the number 4 lovecharities.org. liveforlovecharities.org to get the tickets. Come join us. Come hang out. Please come hang out. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And then of course we'll see you again, and we'll see you again at the celebration. Still no word. You're not gonna be involved at the celebration at all this year.
Paisley Park?
Yes.
I don't know yet, but last time they asked me last minute too. So let's see. Don't know. It is that era though. It is Purple Rain. So I was too young for that time. So,
Yeah, I was in my teens, but let's see, I was 15. When that came out, I was 17, 16, 17. So
I think I was it was 84, right? I was 11.
Yeah. So it's 3. But still. Yeah, I wasn't involved in it at all. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about Purple Rain as a whole, and I still remember Let's Go Crazy came on the radio today when Jaden and I were driving, and she said we were sitting at a light and the song came on when the guitar solo happened in that song, and she said my face just went blank. My daughter was like, "Where did you go just now?" And I was just like, I remember. She was like, "Hello, Dad. You all right?" And I was just like,
"It's funny because when I hear that music, I think of the choreography because I wasn't in that era, but he played it on tour, and I'm like, Let's Go Crazy. I've got the choreography. I'm like, I'm doing it, and I'm like, I still know it. Yay!"
And I remember when it came on the radio because I didn't buy the album. I loved Prince, but I hadn't bought Purple Rain yet because I didn't have a job. And so I hadn't bought the album yet, but I remember hearing Let's Go Crazy on the radio. And when that guitar solo happened on top 40 radio.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you didn't, Mr. Christopher,
what,
you didn't tape it from the radio?
I mean,
oh no, the first time absolutely. Of course.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did.
I have like
remember
100 mixtapes
ready
from back in the day where you're sitting there and you're like, record. Or pause, or you're yelling at the DJ, shut up, the song's starting, shut up.
Yes.
Stop talking, you're talking over the song.
Had to stop just as they start talking. And then they stop and they keep going. You're like, record again.
Those. If anybody has one of those, they should play it on so we could hear it and just laugh because that was our struggle back then. It's like, no, don't say it's a radio station.
But to hear that guitar solo is just out by itself the way that it is in the song, even in the single, and hear it on top 40 radio was like, wow, I've never heard anything. Yeah. We never heard anything like that. I mean, it was just like, what is happening? It was the same kind of thing when Boston was first played on the radio. And you were like, you never heard a guitar tone that was like where the guitar was so out front, and it was just like, what is happening? But I mean, Prince was ahead of the game and a lot of first on the radio for sure. I mean, he pushed the boundaries all the time. But
and that's the key. It was the radio that we knew his music, and we've heard so many things, and he taught us how to be used to change. Let's put it that way. But the radio wasn't accepting that. And so when you
Yeah.
heard that, all of a sudden it was just like, they're playing this? Like, what? So yeah,
Yep.
I totally get it. I totally get it. I remember
Yeah.
I had the record. I had the album. I bought everything. It didn't matter. And not necessarily everything was bought, but you know what I'm saying is I acquired everything at the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I still remember camping outside of Turtles for 2 days to get tickets to see Purple Rain when he was in Atlanta. And he was in Atlanta for, well, it was just one night, and I was camping outside of Turtles all night. And then the next day, and I was like, I've got to get a ticket. I've been out here for freaking 2 days. And they sold out. And before I even got up there, and I was like, how is this possible? And then the next day, sold out. And I was just like, what is happening? And there was like, I think he's going to add more shows. And they knew he was going to add more shows. And they said, they added 3 more shows. Which one do you want? And I was just like, 1 to each. So I saw 3 of the 5 shows in Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing show.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But anyways, we could go down rabbit holes with Purple Rain for a long time.
I know,
That was
right?
just part of musical history for sure. Next week, June 6th, bowling, Eden Prairie at Bolero at Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Mayte is going to be there. Shelby Day is going to be there. Gilbert Davidson is going to be there. DJ Linka Paris is going to be there. Kirky J is going to be there. Man, it's going to be so many people there. Marva King said she was going to be there. I got to keep on following up. But man, St. Paul Peterson may be there. You got to go, man. Just come on. Just come on. Mayte, thank you for taking time out of your time just to come and hang out. And we will see you. Can't wait to do karaoke with you.
I know.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, bye. We kept her way longer than she probably wanted to stay.
I know. It's like, okay, guys, thanks, but let me go. Let me just say,
oh my gosh,
I'm excited. I'm glad she came.
Yes, we love Mayte. We love Mayte for sure.
We do.
So we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna go see her. We're gonna hang out with her next week, and I hope that you're gonna be there too. And of course, remember, tune in next Tuesday, June 4th, because we're gonna do that drawing. So if you are planning on going to the bowling event and you've already purchased a ticket, let me know, and we'll put you in the drawing for it. So it's gonna be P-Funk just keeps saying, what's up with the match? What's up with the matching shirt? So this is a shirt for Rick James Stone City Band. And we actually went to the show this past Saturday with Rick James Stone City Band, and it was Zap, and there was Rose Royce and Evelyn Champagne King, and it was a blast. It actually was a concert event, a quote unquote funk party that was actually funk.
It was funk.
I mean,
and
yeah,
well,
I mean,
it really was.
Evelyn Champagne King is not really. She kind of has a couple of songs that are kind of funky, but
she was funky. She was funky at the show, man. She was getting down. And you know, we're there, and the point is there was merch table, and we wanted to show our support, so we went and bought some merch. So you know, buy your merch.
That's right. I went with the black. He went with the red.
Yeah.
So
I think red looks good.
It's like we got Falcons colors going on here.
Oh, I know, right?
See, everybody's been looking at this Atlanta mug, but the other side of this Atlanta mug is that's right, baby. I'm a diehard. I mean, it's just like, you know, it's kind of like we'll see what happens. You kind of keep your expectation level kind of low, especially when everything's kind of been raked over the coal. But
they've done some changes. We'll see what happens. I think there's some promise with what they're doing now, so we'll see. I'm a Patriots fan, so you know.
What is Aleda getting at here? She's kind of with this last comment, she was getting kind of angry. So I gotta find out exactly what Aleda is talking about. Imagine hearing Purple Rain inside of an Airbnb.
I think she snapped. She's like, I love it.
Suzanne, that's a good question. What time is bowling? I want to say it's gonna happen at nighttime. So my guess is gonna be 6-ish, maybe 6, 7-ish, I would assume, because it's gonna be a night thing. So it's gonna be a night thing. So we're gonna be.
What time is it?
I honestly don't know. or maybe I think it was on the original graphic. Let me go back to that one graphic and see if I put it on there. No, it does not have it on there. It might be on liveforlovecharities.org. It may have the actual time. Number 4, love charity. Oh, she's talking about the giveaway by Airbnb. Oh yeah, I don't know when they're going to be. Oh, I missed that totally. Rodney goes, Ellen is referring to Prince looking for his dad at the beginning, where his mother's sitting out on the street, beaten up, and then Prince goes in and starts ripping stuff out. Where are you?
Yeah.
No, it's just
Tough scene.
Yeah, that is a tough scene. Yeah. But anyway, 6 p.m. Kristen. So 6 p.m. is when it'll start. But it will be going on for a good bit because you got 2 games of bowling that the people will be doing. And then of course the dance party and karaoke and off the rails. So it's gonna be off the rails. So looking forward to it for sure. But there was one more event, and I already talked about this, but there's a reason why I'm bringing it up again. And that is Craig Alexander's Prince Day Houston event that's happening on June 7th as well. If you happen to be on the opposite side of the world, if you happen to be over towards California or in the Texas area and you just can't make the trip or whatever, there is something going on in Houston on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that they're going to be doing. They're going to be doing Let's Go Crazy event on Friday with special guest Brown Mark from The Revolution and also DJ B Love with Liz Vaughn and Marvin Alexander and the UMC band live, plus Def Jam Blaster, plus, and that's all happening at the Velvet Room. Plus, on top of that, they just added Damon Dixon to this mix as well, which is not listed here, but Damon Dixon is going to be there as well from MPG. And then Saturday, they're doing a screening of Purple Rain at the Rooftop Cinema Club in Uptown Houston. And it's going to be, you can actually get discount tickets using the code PR40, and you get 15% off the price of tickets there. And then, of course, they're having, I guess, a day of Sunday Fun Day, a breakfast bar of Houston, no cover charges, food and drink specials that's going to be happening at Cool Breeze Houston live. And the reason why I bring that up is because next week we are going to, they're going to come in here and they're going to talk a little bit about it and they're going to hang out with us a little bit. So next Tuesday, June 4th, not only will we be doing the drawing for bowling, but also we'll be joined by Brown Mark and Damon Dixon will be joining us too. So and the two Craig of them. Yes, Craig will be there too. Of course, Craig's going to be there.
Of course.
Yeah, of course he will.
Awesomeness. So yeah, tune in, be here, enjoy, play with us. Come play with us.
Yep, it's going to be fun. You got. I'm going to have to. I don't want to click leave on that one thing. I'm going to be getting nervous that I'm going to click something and everything's going to come crashing down. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you happen to be in Houston, that is going to be a lot of fun. Brown Mark and Damon Dixon will be here next week, June 4th, and we'll also be doing the drawing for the Prince thing again. If you have a ticket, now I saw somebody make a mention that. You can also donate. Correct. You can donate to Live for Love. And if you donate to Live for Love, I'll just try to set a number here because the tickets to the bowling event are $20 just to watch. I think it's 40, I think, to play and everything else. But so if you donate at least $20 to Live for Love charities, send me the receipt for that as well, and I'll also put you in the drawing. And if you can't make it to the event, that's fine. I will just mail it to you. And let's see, and that because somebody else was referring to that as well.
And while you're doing that, once again, congratulations to Ann Ing, who won her tickets.
Yep.
To be able to go and enjoy the event and get some bowling in too. So all kinds of cool stuff are happening, all kinds of fun. We're doing it big this year.
Yeah, absolutely. There was somebody who said, I've lost it now. Somebody said they bought a ticket, but they couldn't make it. They couldn't, they actually bought a ticket to support the event, but they said that they weren't able to travel. So
yes,
if you send me the receipt, that shows that you bought the ticket, yeah, we'll put you in the drawing. So, and we're going to do that drawing next week. So don't forget, Mito said it was me. Yes.
Yeah, I
So there it is.
highlighted that one.
Yeah, there it is. Good. Perfect. All right. So that's it. That's what we had for tonight.
Awesome.
That's we did a lot. We came, we saw, we took names.
We kicked it.
Yes. So yeah, we got an opportunity to talk.
I don't know.
We got a little bit of time to talk about some news, which our news area had more profanity in it, not from us, but from the videos that I played, than we have ever had on this show in the past year.
I think I'm gonna have to
It's pretty
screen your
ridiculous.
video choices going forward.
Yeah. What, 30 minutes before the show?
Like, yeah, exactly. 5 minutes before the show. What is this? What is this? What are you playing? No.
And I'll also screen your video uploads also.
I know, right? Hey, I put it where you said, and after that, I didn't know I had to. You needed it somewhere else.
Yes. But and remember,
no.
you're very bad. So listen,
No.
you're very bad. For every cherry slushy, you get a free bowling shirt.
Hey, I'm gonna be sporting the bowling shirt. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna do it up. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun.
Well, and this is a question because you're a professional bowler. Should the Funkatopia logo and name be here, or should it be larger on the back?
Should be on the back.
Okay, if it should be on the back, is the name on the top and the Funkatopia logo below it, or is it the Funkatopia logo and the name below that?
If you want them both in one place, I would put Funkatopia logo real big and the name under it.
Okay,
Small.
I just want to make sure that they are.
I mean, that's how I would say if you're gonna do it on the back, and I think it should be on the back because that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see the back when I throw my gutter balls.
We'll have the bumpers up for you, Jeff.
Gutters again, living in the gutter.
Who is? Oh, Lisa says Team Funkatopia on the back. We're gonna end up having to sell these shirts now. We're gonna say, where did I get one? It's like you did not want one.
Hey, Team Funkatopia. Everybody's gonna be wearing bowling shirts. Bowling shirts are coming back, baby.
We're gonna bring them back in style because
Actually,
the fashionistas that we are.
Dude, the bowling shirts I was looking at are, they're nice, they're current, they're good stuff. These, I don't know. These are gonna be fun. Old school classic bowling shirts.
It's Adriana says so. Brown Mark is not going to be with the Revolution in Minnesota. We'll be no.
Different dates.
June 7th is the event in Houston. The Revolution is playing in Minnesota at the Celebration, which is later that month on June 21st, I think is the Fat Friday. So yeah, it's two totally different things. And just so we're clear, Brown Mark's he's going to be hanging out with everybody. He's not bringing a band with him to Houston. So it's going to be a big hangout session. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Lisa said, I would definitely buy a Funkatopia bowling shirt. All right. Yeah. I mean, I wonder how, let me just see how much it is involved in putting it together. As far as like putting the logo on and putting a name or whatever. Let's just see.
The words Funkatopia and the name. I don't even think you have to worry about anything else. We just gonna make it look good. That's all. It's just gonna make it look good, man. Just make it look good.
I mean, if we just did the Funkatopia logo, it would probably be easier. The problem is that we use a Cricut, and so I think you're gonna because we have to hand make these, so not the bowling shirts themselves.
The words versus
yeah. It's just children in China make the shirts. We just
did you ask him? My goodness. I know there's some child in China. He's like that's not
slave labor makes the
that wasn't me. I did not make it.
Children in China make the shirts. We're just doing the impressions.
Shirts don't hit back. That's a Bruce Lee reference for that. Bruce Lee.
Yes, that's right. So yeah, when you do letters, it's a little bit different because you got to actually like pull all the surrounding stuff around the letters. So we'll just see. We'll just see. Okay. Christina says forimprint.com. Yeah, if we wanted these shirts to be like, $35-$40 landed, it would be great because they do actually, there are some really good deals on some place. I don't know if anybody ever uses Logo Up, LOGO up.com. They actually have a lot of really good deals with embroidery and stuff, not like with print. I mean, they actually do screen printing too, but if you want embroidered, so yes, the fabric is breathable. We're going down a rabbit hole again.
Alana says she hopes it's breathable, not flammable, and not make your deodorant evaporate. But let me tell you, just looking at the shirt that you're holding up, it definitely looks flammable. It does not look breathable. It looks like you put it on and sweat's going to roll down the arm. So.
No, it's like that. It's like the workout, like kind of the material that we're wearing right now.
Is it really stretchy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I have like an extra small, really tight? I'll just tie it in the middle. Be like, let's go ball.
We'll see. Well, I don't know if it's stretchy.
Not really.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We don't just bring a change of clothes just in case we need to get out of it.
I'm gonna change it. Let me bring in clothes. I wasn't gonna wear a shirt at all, but
there you go. There you go. Jeff Page, professional bowler, going shirtless.
Shirtless.
Doing a little bit of a Burt Kreischer bowling.
Shirtless bowling for everyone. Oh, for me. Sorry.
Yeah, we could. I mean, technically we could. If we didn't put our names on them, maybe we could auction them off. You're right. We could add them to them.
Why wouldn't you?
That's what we could do. We put them in the drawing.
Auction it off with my name on it. We'll owe money. That's pay people to take it.
Somebody asked what's happening with the Purple Rain house. I don't. It's still, they're still doing modifications and whatnot. But I thought they said they were doing a drawing. I put my name in the thing, but I don't. Purple Dove says you put your personal names on the front, right? Okay. I mean,
I don't know. We'll look them up. And yes, with sweat. Don't you want the sweat, Christine?
Yes, of course.
Want to know. I mean,
who doesn't want our DNA?
DNA.
Who doesn't want our DNA? Come on now. You can wring it out and make another one of us. But that's too. Save it for when Elon Musk gets to that point where he's just like,
right,
we can take sweat and make another one. Don't forget tomorrow. Oh, we're about to leave here. Don't worry.
I don't stink. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Don't forget tomorrow. For those who may have missed it, that Paisley Park is going to be doing individual day packages and single event tickets starting on sale tomorrow. For those who have not purchased the celebration, if you're going VIP or you're going general admission, whatever you're planning to do, if you've already bought those tickets, apparently there's day packages that are available. So if you can't get the time off and you can only get one day in, there's going to be day packages and single event tickets going on sale tomorrow. They have not identified what time. It's just, there literally is. Okay. So here, look, there's more interesting. Okay, here we go.
Yep. There we go.
We scrolled down. We just seen this. Friday's day package, you get the concert footage with the panel session at the State Theater. Plus, on top of that, you get to see Purple Rain movie in high definition at the State Theater. That's the Friday day package. Saturday day package is the concert footage and panel session and the Broadway musical presentation at State Theater. Then they have 2-day packages, which gets you all those things for Friday and Saturday, all the stuff that I just read.
Nice.
And then they have Friday evening concert single tickets for the Revolution at First Avenue, which is what we said. We said that you can get tickets for Friday, single Friday. I wish I had known that this was down here.
Wow.
When I covered this. But so you can buy tickets just to see the Revolution on Friday at First Avenue. And then Saturday, you can buy tickets to go see Morris Day and NPG and the special guest that will appear, which will be, I don't know who it will be, but I guarantee you Jellybean Johnson will be there. I'm trying to think who else would probably maybe in town. I mean, when you talk MPG, you're normally talking about.
Well, that's
I mean,
awesome. At least it's
St.
more
Paul.
information
Who knows?
than we thought.
Huh?
At least it's more information, way more than we thought. So there's your details.
There's your details for your day packages and single event tickets. And those will be on sale tomorrow, Wednesday. There's no information as it stands. There's no information on the tickets yet. Let's see if there is.
Refreshing that link. Just
options, ticket options.
Refresh.
Yeah, you got to refresh it tomorrow because it's not here now.
Nope.
It's not here now. So, all right, there you go. So you learn something new every day. Yes, Elena says they should have the original timeline up, but I digress. But what exact lineup would you think it would be? The original time lineup would be interesting with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and Jesse Johnson and Morris Day and obviously Monty. That would be fantastic. But since we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of Purple Rain, that's not the time lineup that was in Purple Rain. So it was a different lineup. St. Paul Peterson was in that lineup and the time. So there was like it wasn't that. All right. And lastly, one last thing. Have they released who will be on the panels? Nope, they have not. They have not. Don't forget to pick up Andrea Swenson's book, Prince and Purple Rain, 40 years. Pretty fantastic. We did the unboxing earlier, so definitely want to make sure that you check this out. You can go to
no surprises. You guys know what to expect. What's that? Yep.
I said Funkatopia.com/PR40. Funkatopia.com/PR40. Take you right to the Amazon page for this. Now, one more thing on for Books A Million. Booksamillion.com is a book website. If you've never been on that website, that's great because you can get 15% off of this book. And if you buy 2 of them, you get a third one free. So there's a couple little hints on, I don't know why they're doing it that way. But with booksamillion.com, if you buy 2 of these books, it's going to end up being about $42. 2 of these books, you get a third one for free. If you want to give them for gifts, you got Christmas coming up and Father's Day. If you know some Prince Papas out there,
it would actually absolutely make a great gift.
Absolutely, especially if you're getting 2 of them. I mean, if you get 3 for the price of 2, that's actually pretty good. This is Prince and Purple Rain. Jamie was asking what book. It's Prince and Purple Rain, 40 years. The brand new book by Andrea Swenson. We did an unboxing of this earlier, so that was a lot of fun. So, and lastly, again, June 6th, bowling, Eden Prairie, Bolero. All of those, she finally divulged some of the people that are going to be there, which is great. Mayte, Shelby J, DJ Lincoln Paris, Marva King, probably, maybe, we'll see. Okay. She said she was going to come. St. Paul Peterson may be there as well, but we also know that Gilbert Davidson is going to be there. Kirk Johnson's going to be there. It's going to be so much fun, dude. Gonna have some fun. All right, good night, everyone. I hope you had a fun time, and I'm going to shut up now because
and we're out of here.
Yeah, I know you're probably just like, oh man, you guys got to go. You guys are just talking way too much. I agree. We are talking too much, but
thank you guys for staying and being here for the show and enjoying. And we'll see you again.
Yeah. We'll see you next week for the drawing and Brown Mark and Damon Dixon and some other purple news. And there may be some other folks jumping in too. I guess we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. Adios, amigos y amigas. We will see you soon. Talk to you later. Thank you.